Hello, my ladies and pretty gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Look What's Happening in the Spirit Realm with yours truly, Light. So today I'm hearing that somebody, perhaps you or someone around you, ended a relationship with the hopes of getting into a more serious commitment. There are a lot of hairs to detangle on this message, so just bear with me. I'm picking up an energy of someone that can't seem, and this is not someone that you've been involved with romantically. They can't seem to let you go. They have you circling their mind every single day, and I feel like this person is afraid to make a move because they don't want their actions towards you to be misinterpreted, especially by their family or by their relationship partner. And the reason why I'm saying this is because whoever this person is, they feel like they owe you something. They feel like they either owe you an explanation, they owe you some kind of return on something, or they owe you some kind of truth, some kind of information that they not necessarily held back, but that they feel like they allowed their anger and their fear regarding their own relationship and their own life to get them involved or to be used in a way that they can't just let go of now. Like, they're looking at their past and some things are showing up for them again. Now, whoever this person is, I feel like they were directly involved with, or they came across somebody who felt the need to overcome you. They felt the need to, and this is someone who lacks confidence. Like, they lack confidence, they lack authenticity. And when I say authenticity, in terms of like what they really want. And so whoever this person is who feels like their decision towards you is going to be misunderstood, or their partner is going to be in some way jealous that they would be protective or honest or conversational with you, especially because this person knows deep down that they owe you something and they haven't quite disclosed that and they don't want to disclose it. This person was in some kind of way involved with this energy that felt like they needed to overcome you. And this energy is someone who felt jealous of this person themselves. They felt jealous of them because they thought, and you know what's interesting here? You guys could have just been friends, right? This energy that feels like they owe you, you could have just been friends. For some of you, long-standing friends, or for others of you, this is just like an acquaintance or somebody that you are working with. But whoever this tyrannical energy, let's call them that, they, number one, didn't want to accept how they felt about you. And for some of you, you could even say that it's a desire, but it's perverted. Like, this is someone who felt very perverse desires for you. And they didn't want to accept that for whatever reason. I don't know if this is someone who's like going through some kind of crisis at this time, but we're not going to get into that. They didn't want to accept those desires. They feel like this is someone who might look good. They might be young. They might be, it doesn't have to be young, but energetic. They might look like, honestly, picture perfect on the outside. But inside, it's like they have this perverse desire. And I feel like you could be a perfect replica of them. Like, you could be a perfect opposite replica of them. Meaning, you could have had these desires that they have, right? And I'm not talking about them in terms of like sexually, but you could have these desires and you perhaps have dealt with them. And I feel like this is exactly why this person's shadow side is kind of stepping up in this situation. And what they did was they immediately felt like you could connect with them as much as you would connect with this person, meaning like you're very versatile. Like, they see you as both earthy and fiery, as both emotionally sound and also like you can just transition and flip-flop into many different situations and scenarios. And this person felt like the way their desires are lined up, the way that they hide themselves from themselves, doesn't allow them to embody the characteristic that God gave them. It's like this person feels like they fit the standard so beautifully, but they can't function in it. And you might fit the standard of whatever it is that you were culturally raised into. And in fact, you might even be embracing these unique elements of yours. And this person feels like, especially if you're involved with creative work in some way, like a painter or a writer like myself, or some kind of creative work, it could even be in marketing. It doesn't really matter. Like something about the way you operate is very fluid. And I feel like this person has restricted themselves so much. And when they saw you connecting with this individual, and this individual could be someone who has a family, I'm getting that. Like they could be someone who has a family, and maybe they expressed something to this person in confidence. Maybe that they expressed something they shouldn't have. They expressed something that would directly go against the boundary that they should set for themselves and their family at that time. And this person may have like painted themselves as very benign, and they hid the fact that they wanted to either possess you, or they wanted to like divert or create confusion between you and this person. But they didn't have to do that. That's what I'm getting. They didn't have to do that. It's the case where something small, right? Something small that somebody felt like would benefit them in the long run ended up creating this major calamity that was outside of not just their control, but your control and everybody else's control. That's what I'm getting. It's like it was a sinkhole. It's like something around you was very much tender and ready to be birthed, that when this person tried to intervene and create confusion in your life, it was like a sinkhole, not just for them, but for everything false in your life as well. And what happened is, now this energy feels like their life is very karmic. Like they feel like they're honestly like going through this loop, this thought loop. And I'm talking about, when I say this energy, this could be someone that you had to break off a friendship with, or you could even be friends with them. You don't know their hidden intentions. You don't know the fact that they're like holding on to you in a way that's, I don't even know how to put it. Like they're holding on to you in a way that's really toxic, in a way that doesn't really allow room for truth and honesty. I don't know if this person is like worried, right? If they don't have a family, for some of you, like if they ruined their own relationship, that's what I'm getting. If they ruined their own relationship, and who they should actually blame is this individual, this scary individual who wanted to put themselves between you and this person, they're not doing that. Instead, they're holding on to the past, and instead of stepping up and bearing their cross, they're trying to backtrack. That's what I'm getting. They're trying to like backtrack, whoever this person is. Let me check my notes. Yeah, because I'm getting like something really surprised them. Some kind of information may have surprised them and even angered them about you. And they may have acted in haste, as opposed to actually taking their time. Taking their time to be very careful. They could have acted in haste, and I feel like this person was under the influence of something. Like whether it is under the influence of drugs or just under the influence of power. Like they could have had their ego boosted up for some reason. Like this person could have used very interesting psychology to get them to destroy their own relationship, and also get them to destroy the friendship that they had with you. Like, because whoever this person is, I feel like they don't have any power to impact change on their own. So they have to like use power pieces. They have to use, that's what I'm getting. Like they have to use power pieces. And I'm gonna say this right here, right? This message is not for everyone. And I feel like the best way to know exactly if this message is for you is checking out Astrology. I'm going to be very honest with you. Checking out astrology. And the reason why is because you get to see where you are. Like, you get to actually see, and I'm going to describe it this way. To me, astrology is like the science version of intuition, right? Even though psychologists always say something about, like, they see astrology as, woo woo. But to me, it's like the science version of spirituality, of the unseen. So for those of you who are not sure, who tend to take every single message I put out here for you, I feel like this is going to benefit you, because this website you're going to check out, it's going to be linked down below, is quite literally going to show you your horoscope, your birth chart. You can put it in, your daily horoscope, your moon, everything. It's going to show you every single thing regarding relationships. They have a special deal going on as well regarding relationships, your career, your business, your general life. So this is going to be like an inside pocket so that you can see where you actually need to place this kind of information. Because again, I always say this because it's true. Not every single message I put out here is for everyone. Not at all. So use this opportunity, if you want to see if this message is for you. If any of these messages are for you, to be honest with you. So check that out. It's going to be linked down below. I believe they have specifically relationships as well. You can get relationship reports. You can get business career reports, because I feel like this message has something to do with career as well as relationships, because I am seeing the Three of Swords. Like, I'm seeing this person specifically that I've been talking about having this energy of, like, if they share some kind of truth, that they're going to end up breaking something. But what they don't understand is the fact that they've already broken something. Like, they've already gone through the forced change that spirit has initiated. Now it's their turn to actually step into that role and move according to that direction. And I'm not even going to say just this person, because I feel like for some of you, this is also the case where these energies around you are trying to push you deeper into your authenticity, but not just that. There's an energy of wanting to destabilize in order to align themselves with you. Like, that's what I got yesterday, 1, 2, 4, 3, as I looked up, and that is known to be the High Priestess's number. What I got before I went to bed yesterday was this alignment scheme, where this person, and I'm getting like the person that persuaded them, or the person that played this like confusing character in the middle, they're nowhere to be found. Like, that's what I'm getting. They're nowhere to be found energetically. They've done what they've done, and it's kind of like a homewrecker. This is like a homewrecker energy. This person, they wrecked kind of everybody's home, like opportunities for people, relationship that this person had with whoever they had it with. It's like they created this reckoning. They wrecked this path, and I feel like a lot of you have started to clean your side of the street, and this person is literally being forced. Like, I'm seeing, like, this is someone who's literally being forced because they can't get you out of their mind. They can't get you out of their mind. It's like they feel like, if I do this with you, then would I be backtracking? But the truth is no. According to what I read today, it's no. Today is this energy, this moon cycle that we're seeing now, is actually the most amazing time to build relationships, to move forward, and to actually interact with honesty and truth. A lot of people are needing that right now. Like, there's this weird energy in the collective where people are just kind of like done with everything. They're done with everything. Like, we're seeing this major shift where people are literally questioning the structure of our reality, and how we've gotten so accustomed to being robbed blind. Like, that's what's being removed. That's the upheaval that we're seeing. And I feel like this is someone who has an opportunity, they have a window to truly be emotionally open with you. And understand that the people that they're trying to protect and the relationship that they might be trying to protect with somebody that they feel like would be jealous of you, if they were to be protective or honest, that's so weird. It's like you're not serving that person, and you're certainly not serving your soul. That's what I'm getting. Like, for this energy, they're not serving the people that they're trying to protect. Because more likely than not, if this person was involved in any kind of criminal activity, that's really what's holding them back. Because what's holding them back, we have to calculate the weight of what's actually holding them back. And the karmic weight of it is very, very heavy. And again, if this person was working on themselves, like their anger, their recklessness, their fear, something had them backtracking. Like this person, this homewrecker, as I called them, male or female, doesn't matter, had them backtracking because that person is very perverted. Something about them isn't well. And I feel like this is an opportunity for this person to see that it's not about giving you what you want. And I think that some people get into this idea that they're being like pulled in because you're magnetic. For some of you, it's like they're being pulled in and they're like giving you what you want. Like, that's ego. Like, this person needs to put down their ego and the things that they've believed made them stable and secure. They're actually imprisoning them. That's what I'm getting. And you could be undergoing a lot of changes yourself. Like, you could be undergoing changes with family, changes with like work, changes with just like the way you live every single day. Like, and a part of this is obviously the new year's coming in, but the other part of it is just this need to rearrange things in a way that will allow us to see a new perspective. And this is actually what this person is doing. And for some of you, the reason why they're holding back is because they might think that they still have like some kind of chance with you, regardless of the fact that they've embarrassed themselves. Like, that's what I'm seeing. Regardless of the fact that they've embarrassed themselves and they've given themselves like a negative history, especially because of either what they were doing with this person, what they told this person about their own personal life, and what ended up happening with their family or with their loved ones. They feel like they had a clean history and now they have a muddy history. And if they weren't confident enough to deal with you back then, how can they possibly be confident enough to deal with you now? Like, that's what I'm getting. I really hope this wasn't confusing. I feel like there was a lot of messages that came through, but I'm going to leave you with one solid ending here. I'm going to leave you this ending. The people that were very selfish with you are being held accountable. That's what I'm getting. That's the truth, right? If you were acting in honesty and transparency in this season, the people that were held in some kind of standard in their own mind, the people that were selfish with you, are being held accountable. And some of them are being held accountable because things are catching up to them. Others of them are being held accountable because they can't rest with what they've done. They can't rest with the way that they have behaved. And most of it is an internal calling. And that's it. Yeah. Always remember, I don't reach out. Okay, those are scammers. Everything you need to know is in the description box down below. And if you want to check out the astrology that I mentioned, please do not forget to check out the link down below to see if this message belongs to you, or to just have a daily supporter, right? That helps you organize your thoughts and organize your spiritual standing. That is directly cut out for you. It's not a maybe, if, and ends or buts. You can fill out your birth chart and it's going to be calculated just for you. Until next time, guys, as usual, don't forget to get my book if you have not.